I think the process was I just did thousands of cartoons, and I honed and focused my talent, and it is when I was at the New Yorker and young cartoonists would come in, I would say, "How many cartoons should I do a week?" Because the batch, you just don't do one, and I'd say, well, do 10 a week, and they'd say, well, why 10? I said, because 9 out of 10 things in life don't work out. In other words, you only get quality through quantity. But you got to have talent. Point made to Malcolm Gladwell. If you don't have talent, it doesn't matter how much you practice or do it. You have to have something. So I mean, in a way, the core of me is sort of intellectual funny, I guess. I look at everything in the world through the prism of humor, but I like to think through humor as an insight. When I left graduate school in experimental psychology, just short of my PhD, and I had everything but my PhD, and I was on the cusp of my PhD, but it was the world's longest cusp. And so I veered off the cusp at 30 to become a cartoonist. And I thought I was going to go into stand-up or cartooning. But in '72, there weren't really that many places stand-up. I had grown up in Queens and been at the Borscht Belt. Buddy Hackett and Jerry Lewis and everyone else. But that's what I sort of thought I was going to do. But I really didn't have the guts to do it because I didn't want to go back to the Concord, because I knew, you know, my tribe, they'd be there fressing and eating and whatever, stuffing their mouths. I figured they'd be eating so much that they wouldn't be able to laugh. And the only real hope I had was that I would make something funny enough that they'd be able to spit out their food. But that was not enough motivation for me to actually go do that. So I started drawing cartoons, and I started submitting them to the New Yorker, Saturday Review of Literature. I sold almost immediately to Saturday Review of Literature, now defunct, like almost all magazines. And it took me a couple of years then to break into the New Yorker. And I did a lot of cartoons.